Number 15. Born from Porsche's need to homologate a race car for GT2 class competition, the road-going GT2 was already a ferocious twin-turbo rear-wheel drive monster. But the Club Sport version, that took things even further by stripping the interior, ditching sound insulation, and adding a full welded-in roll cage, racing seats, and fire suppression gear. Comfort, not a priority. Lap times, very much so. Under the hood sat a 3.6-liter twin-turbo flat-six, pushing out a manic 444 horsepower, good for a 0 to 60 sprint in around 3.7 seconds. And thanks to the Club Sport's lighter weight and track-tuned suspension, it handled like a scalpel on slicks. Out of the roughly 194 GT2s Porsche built between 1995 and 1998, only 33 units were factory Club Sport variants. Number 14. Built to satisfy homologation rules for FIA GT racing, Porsche had to produce a handful of road-going versions of its outrageous 911 GT1 race car. The result? A barely tamed 536 horsepower beast that looked like it escaped straight from Le Mans. Only 25 examples were ever made, making it one of the rarest Porsches ever produced. Unlike the typical 911, the GT1 Straßenversion was essentially a full-blown race car with license plates. It featured a mid-mounted 3.2-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, capable of rocketing the car from 0 to 60 in just 3.7 seconds, and hitting a top speed of 193 miles per hour. The body was a blend of carbon fiber and Kevlar, ensuring it stayed light while maintaining that unmistakable, aggressive GT1 silhouette. Today, the 911 GT1 Straßenversion is a holy grail for Porsche collectors, with prices climbing into the stratosphere whenever one comes up for sale. Number 13. Built as a collaboration between Porsche and Italian coach builder Abarth, the GTL was designed to be a lightweight, aerodynamic race car that could dominate the track. Only about 21 examples were ever produced, making it one of the rarest and most sought-after 356 variants. With its sleek, hand-formed aluminum body and signature Abarth styling, it looked like a futuristic spaceship compared to the standard 356. Under the hood, the GTL packed a 1.6-liter, four-cylinder engine derived from Porsche's racing program. With a power output of around 135 horsepower, it was a serious performer for its time, capable of reaching 144 miles per hour, blistering for a lightweight 1960s sports car. The Abarth-tuned Carrera GTL was particularly dominant in European endurance races, including the Targa Florio and the Nürburgring, where its featherweight body and nimble handling gave it a distinct edge. Number 12. Built specifically for the American market at the request of importer Max Hoffman, only 21 of these ultra-lightweight, open-top beauties were ever made. The America Roadster was essentially a stripped-down, race-focused version of the standard 356, weighing a mere 1,380 pounds, thanks to its hand-formed aluminum body. Talk about a featherweight. Under the hood, it packed a modest 1.5-liter flat-four engine pumping out 70 horsepower. It has a top speed of 112 miles per hour, impressive for its time. No creature comforts, no fancy trim, just a bare-bones, open-air racer that was all about driving pleasure. Number 11. Built for Group B rally competition, Porsche produced just 20 of these lightweight, stripped-down 911s to meet homologation requirements. Unlike the flamboyant turbocharged monsters that dominated Group B, the SCRS stuck to its naturally aspirated roots, packing a 3-liter flat-six engine cranking out 250 horsepower, plenty of grunt for a car weighing just over 2,100 pounds. But what really made the SCRS special was its focus on rallying. It featured reinforced suspension, upgraded brakes, and a seam-welded chassis to withstand the punishment of rough terrain. Porsche even offered the car with an optional rally kit, complete with extra lights, a roll cage, and skid plates, making it a bona fide off-road weapon. Number 10. Built as a lightweight, no-frills racing version of the standard 911, only 20 examples were ever produced. Weighing in at a featherweight 1,810 pounds, the 911R was a stripped-down, purpose-built machine designed to dominate endurance racing and rally stages. Under the rear deck lid, Porsche stuffed in a 2-liter flat-six engine derived from the Carrera 6 race car, pumping out a wild 210 horsepower. It could sprint from 0 to 60 in just 6 seconds. The body was crafted from lightweight fiberglass panels, plexiglass windows, and aluminum doors, shaving off every possible ounce. Despite its extreme rarity, the 911R wasn't just a pretty face. It set multiple endurance records and even tackled the iconic Targa Florio. Today, it's a holy grail for collectors, with surviving examples fetching astronomical prices. Number 9. Built during a strange little window before the official 993 Turbo Coupe launched in 1996, Porsche produced exactly 14 of these drop-top turbo beasts in 1995, all through Porsche exclusive, and mostly for VIP clients in Europe. This wasn't just a cosmetic mashup. Porsche essentially combined the wide-body shell of the upcoming 993 Turbo with the rear-wheel drive chassis and the 360-horsepower 3.6-liter turbocharged flat-six from the outgoing 964 Turbo 3.6. So what you got was an open-top missile that could blast from 0 to 60 in just 4.7 seconds. It had all the drama, the whale tail, flared hips, and that glorious turbo punch, with nothing but a soft top between you and the sky. It's one of the rarest air-cooled 911s ever made. Number 8. Born out of Porsche's desire to go racing and shake things up, the Turbo S was a stripped-down, high-powered evolution of the front-engined 968 Coupe, already a rare bird in its own right. But here's where things get serious. Only 14 units of the 968 Turbo S were ever made, making it one of the rarest production Porsches of the 1990s. At its core was a heavily reworked version of the 3-liter 4-cylinder engine, now turbocharged and intercooled to crank out a stout 305 horsepower and 369 torque. All that grunt was channeled through a 6-speed manual and a lightweight body with deleted luxuries, wider fenders, and aggressive aerobits like a fixed rear wing and deep chin spoiler. The car only takes 4.6 seconds to reach 60, before reaching a maximum speed of 178 miles per hour. Number 7. Built to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the first Porsche Club, this special 911 was based on the then-new 991 Carrera S, but with a unique twist. Only 13 were made. Yes, 13. With just one kept by Porsche, leaving a mere dozen for lucky enthusiasts around the globe. That ultra-low production alone makes it one of the rarest modern 911s ever built. What sets the Club Coupe apart? For starters, it came in a stunning Brewster green paint, a rich, deep color typically reserved for Porsche-exclusive builds. Inside, it was loaded with tasteful touches like espresso leather and just the right amount of commemorative badging. Porsche offered the cars to club members via lottery, so even deep pockets weren't a guarantee. Number 6. Based on the mid-engine 914 chassis, the 916 was Porsche's attempt to create a hardcore, high-performance variant that could take on the likes of the 911S and even Ferraris of the era. The 916 packed a 2.4-liter flat-six engine borrowed from the 911S, good for around 190 horsepower, and came with a strengthened chassis, wide fender flares, and a steel roof in place of the 914's signature Targa top. With better balance and handling than the rear-heavy 911, the 916 could hit 0 to 60 in under 7 seconds. But just as quickly as it came, the project was axed. The 916 was projected to cost more than a 911S, and Porsche didn't see much of a market for a mid-engine halo car that undercut its flagship. In the end, only 11 916s were built, 6 prototypes for Porsche execs and 5 customer spec cars. Number 5. While the production 914 was a collaborative effort between Porsche and Volkswagen, aimed at offering a nimble, affordable mid-engine sports car, the 914-8 was a completely different beast. Only 2 were ever built, and instead of the modest flat 4 or flat 6 engines found in regular models, these monsters were stuffed with flat 8 engines borrowed straight from the 908 race car. The first 914-8 was a raw orange prototype meant for internal testing and performance evaluations. The second was built as a birthday gift for Ferry Porsche himself, complete with a silver finish and a slightly detuned, but still formidable, 300 horsepower version of the 908's 3-liter racing engine. Imagine the light, mid-engine 914 platform paired with a high-revving race-bred 8-cylinder. Yeah, it was bonkers. Number 4. While the 993 generation was best known for refining the 911 into a more modern civil sports car, Porsche never officially offered a Speedster version to the public. But that didn't stop a few from being built. Just 2 factory 993 Speedsters were produced, one for Ferdinand Butzi Porsche and another for actor Jerry Seinfeld. True to Speedster tradition, the 993 version featured a chopped windshield, a manually folding soft top, and the signature double-bubble rear tonneau cover. It was based on the Carrera Cabriolet but carried a custom minimalist flair, channeling the spirit of the 1950s 356 Speedster with a modern twist. Power came from the standard 3.6-liter air-cooled flat 6, producing around 282 horsepower, which made it plenty quick for spirited driving. Since Porsche never offered a production run, most 993 Speedsters you see today are aftermarket conversions. Number 3. This unique vehicle was a collaborative effort between Porsche Classic and the Porsche Club of America, embodying the spirit of the brand's Sonderwunsch program. Starting with a neglected 1998 911 Carrera found in Virginia, the car underwent a meticulous transformation over 2.5 years at Porsche's workshop in Stuttgart-Zuffenhausen. The result is a stunning blend of classic design cues and modern performance. Under the hood, the Classic Club Coupe is powered by a naturally aspirated 3.6-liter flat-6 engine, delivering 381 horsepower. The chassis and brakes were also upgraded to GT3 specifications, ensuring a driving experience that matches its striking appearance. Inside, the car features a bespoke interior with houndstooth-patterned leather, club blue accents, and modern infotainment amenities, including Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. With a number 1 badge on the dashboard, the 911 Classic Club Coupe stands as a singular testament to Porsche's commitment to craftsmanship and its enthusiast community. Number 2. This unicorn was commissioned by none other than Mansour Oje, head of Tag Group. What he wanted was simple in theory, but insane in execution. A street-legal version of Porsche's fire-breathing 935 race car. Porsche obliged, and the result was unlike anything else on the road. Underneath its outrageous Group 5-style bodywork sat a twin-turbocharged 3.3-liter flat 6, pushing out over 400 horsepower. Built on the 930 turbo chassis, the car retained much of the 935's aerodynamic madness, including its slant-nose front end, massive fender flares, and whale-tail wing. But inside, it was trimmed for comfort with leather upholstery, air conditioning, and a bit more refinement than your average Le Mans contender. Today, it's a priceless piece of Porsche history, proof that if you had the right connections and a blank check, even Porsche's wildest race cars could come home with you. Number 1. This little mid-engine roadster, hand-built in Gmünd, Austria, laid the foundation for everything the brand would become. Designed by Ferdinand Ferry Porsche, the 356-1 borrowed mechanical components from the Volkswagen Beetle. Understandable, considering the family connection, but the body was pure originality. Sleek, light, and elegant in a way that hinted at future 911 DNA. Unlike the later 356 production models, which were rear-engined and mass-produced, the 356-1 was a one-off prototype with a mid-mounted 1.1-liter flat 4. It made just 35 horsepower, but thanks to its aluminum body and featherweight build, it was sprightly and nimble, reaching around 84 miles per hour. Only one example of the 356-1 was ever built, making it not just rare, but utterly unique.